High Impact Community, Coach Selena here, and I'm so excited to introduce you to my friend, client for a long time, and now brand new Impact Mastermind certified coach, Becca Mitchell.
Hey, Becca!
Yay!
That's
you guys,
scary and great.
Same. You guys, even coaches feel super scared and excited and nervous, all wrapped up into one whenever we do something new. And we're both feeling that today.
Yes.
Just a little. You guys, listen. You know you've been following along and seeing that I have been adding coaches to our Impact team and Impact community. And I've dropped a few hints here and there that I have been training brand new Impact Mastermind certified coaches. What that means is that there's more opportunities for you guys to get to participate in this life-changing, wonderful mastermind program. And when I first thought of this, and I thought of who are the coaches that I want to be representing Impact and working with people and helping to transform lives. And y'all, Becca was one of the first people that I thought of. I thought she fits so well. Let me tell you why. She's been coaching with me for over 5 years, had some major life transitions from just feeling burdened by the weight of being in a job that was not a good fit, having a motherhood identity that was not a good fit, and being real confused about how to even move forward, to now designing her own career, setting her own standard for motherhood, rocking her relationship, and really just stepping into her influence over others' lives. And I've seen her develop in the mastermind to be able to coach others. I was like, she has what it takes and she's got the vision. Becca, what made you say yes when I asked you if you would do this crazy thing with me?
Well, that's a great question. And to be honest, you know how people say, well, when you know, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I had never thought about it, had never crossed my mind. But the minute, I think it was in December of last year, this has been a long time coming, but the minute you asked me, it's like every cell in my body knew that the answer was yes. Like, not only can I do this, but that I should. Like, it's definitely meant to be. I think it aligns with my values and my spiritual gifts, and I just think it's an amazing opportunity to serve and love on other women.
Oh, how exciting. Isn't that cool, you guys? I bet you've had God moments like that where you're like, I didn't know, but yes. And that was another conversation where we were both like nervous-sided, like, what are we doing?
Yes.
But the answer was clear and the path forward was clear. Now, Becca has a heart to serve a particular client. What clients are you really drawn to, and do you hope to be able to serve through your mastermind?
Another great question. So I really resonate with busy, overwhelmed moms because I have been one. And I think it is so powerful. When I started coaching, I didn't know what I needed coaching on. I didn't have a big goal in mind because I just felt like I was drowning. I felt like I was giving everything I had to work and then I had nothing left when I got home. And so that led to just, mom guilt. That's just this vicious cycle. I didn't have a real clear picture of what I wanted my life to look like. And so just that sort of niche, which is really a broad audience, right? But of just overwhelmed moms, whether they have a very clear goal in mind or they just know they need help figuring out how to move forward. Like that's really the women that I feel called to love on and serve because I have been there.
And I'm so glad you've kind of painted that picture of where you were, because I would think a lot of people that already know you would say, what? Becca was overwhelmed and she wasn't sure what direction to go? She seems so confident now. And that just lets you guys know a lot of us feel that way. A lot of us feel that overwhelm, and just because you can't tell from the outside doesn't mean that's not what's happening on the inside. And Becca has specific insight into that because she's been through that herself. So it's okay if things seem a little cloudy and you're confused and you're just plain overwhelmed, that you don't even know where to start. Becca has some real good clues into that. So maybe tell us one of the pain points that a mom in this situation might be able to identify with, to say, oh, actually that might be me.
Yeah, so finding that balance between career and mom life. So work life and mom life is always at the forefront of my brain. I work full-time still. I started a side hustle as well. And so then just figuring out how to excel at work and what excelling at work means for me. And then also the big key part for me was figuring out, what does it mean to be a good mom? You know, I think a lot of us put this like Pinterest picture in our head of what a good mom is, and redefining that through coaching with the influence of the other women in my mastermind groups, redefining what being a good mom looks like for me, because that's really important at the end of the day. And finding that balance, that's a huge pain point that I think a lot of women would love some help with.
For sure. And I love how you kept bringing back to eliminating the shoulds and saying how it looks like for you. That is one of the keys, you guys, with the mastermind group. It's limited to 6 women participating in each group. And so we're not looking for cookie cutter answers. We're not saying this is how every woman's situation should work out. What we're doing is helping you figure out what is specific to you. What is going to honor the dreams, desires, and passions God has put on your life, and getting really specific with that. In this mastermind, you're not lost in a crowd. You're not a sea of people. You are a special individual that deserves the love and care and attention that we have prepared for you here. So if someone is interested in finding out more about how to participate in the mastermind, there are 2 things that you can do. One, you can go to our website, the link is in bio, click on the mastermind, and get all of the details. P.S. They start in September, and signups will open up in about 3 weeks. And if you're like, tell me nothing else, I know exactly that I want to be in this mastermind, and I gotta get to know Becca a little bit more and talk to her, just drop in the comments, I want to talk to Becca, or I have some questions, or send us a private message, and we'll make sure to connect you. Becca, I can't wait to get started on this next part of our journey together.
I'm excited. I'm nervous, but I'm really, really excited.
Nervous-sided. Let's go, ladies.